Okay, so full disclosure, since last time I played this, I installed a mod that replaced a bunch of the different shops. It's no longer active. The shops should be what they're normally supposed to be. And the one I specifically went to sold all the things I could turn into the creature researcher to get bonuses against different mobs. I bought those, came back to Skyhold, hard saved, closed the game, disabled the mod because I wanted the shops to be normal, reloaded the game, turned them in, and didn't realize until then that turning those in levels you and gives you influence. So I have gone from, what was I, like level 6 in 7 in influence to 13, I think, and I'm level 15 as opposed to 10. But that's all I did other than do the crafting in the Undercroft off screen, really. Oh, wait, no, that's not true. I'm broke. I went to the Black Emporium. And you'd be surprised how fast you lose track of money in the Black Emporium. I also did the math for how much unlocking all the different areas on the table would take, and it would take 99. So again, full disclosure, I modded myself 100 power, because I want to be able to just wander around and do what I feel like. I'll have a single power left. That is the full extent of what I gave myself. I looked at my specializations, I know which one I want. I don't know which NPC gives it anymore. I know it's not... I know it's not the, like, necromancy thing, the mortalitasi. And the way I've been playing doesn't fit Knight Enchanter. Maybe if I do a second playthrough, I'll go Knight Enchanter. I'm gonna go for... Shit, what the hell was this job called?
I am
Rift
waiting
Mage.
for you to complete your task. If you do so, you can be a Rift Mage. I know
Give me
how
the job.
to die, and I can teach it. It's incredible.
The mod I installed earlier also sold a lot of what I would need for this.
I am
Also,
waiting
why
for
is
you
she...
to complete your task. If you do so, you can be a Rift Mage. I know how not to die, and I can teach it.
I'm not touching it, and it kicked me out of the conversation a second ago. Show me how to begin. Game? Show me how to begin.
Very well. Show me how this should go.
It goes place.
I didn't press that. Why are writing on Rift Magic? I feel like one of the mages I have here would be able to do that. Will she tell me again how to begin?
I am waiting. I know how not to die.
Show me how to begin. Because hands off the keyboard.
Incredible.
Very well. Show me how this should go.
You have already received the instruction and need to follow it very carefully, or there will be consequences.
Shit. Well, considering she said she's the only one who knows how and would be teaching me how not to die, I believe her. So, yeah. Oh, also I upgraded my healing potions and my lyrium potions by, I think, 1 stage each. Okay, where the hell's Vivian? Because I want to be able to go straight to her. If I don't... She's outside. I'm going to look at Solus first, just because he's closer. Is there something around here that'll help? What's this? Regarding request for resources on the Fade. As a noted partner of the Inquisition, Lady Montelier has ensured our contacts are quick to reply. The few titles on hand accompany this letter, with the remaining en route from libraries in Valrayo and surrounding. Archivist Bannon. Fade and Spirits Mysterious by Brother Ferdinand Genetivi. Oh god. I'm not reading all that. I remember Genetivi. Is this? Hey! I knew it had to be one of them. From power bleeds, harness the flow, your trainer's words make one passage stand out. There are no tomes dedicated to this manipulation. There's been no time for academics, only the practical, and not in a manner that mitigates risk. Power in a raw form has found an outlet, both visible and in ways that only we of arcane proclivity can sense. The risk is great. An account. From this page forward, these are the notes of Thelric. They began as the work of my mentor Julian, and I will continue in the research she began. As she cannot, because she is dead. The rift we were examining did not react well to her last investigation. We believed ourselves prepared for demonic manifestation. We were not prepared for how the energies we expected would be encountered. Well versed in the forces that magic can produce, my senior was surprised by an alteration, a deviance. That which previously had to be coaxed is now a flood that must be staunched. The same amount in different intensity, quick to expose fault in the way it is accessed. She drew too much, expecting resistance. There was none, and her form suffered the brunt. Tread carefully in studies of new matters, for I cannot unsee the end of her. Scattered symbols and sketches follow. Okay, so... what am I supposed... I have all of it already. What am I supposed to do? Gather materials for tournament. Do I... okay, I have to go talk to her? Or is it going to be another thing I have to do at the table? I'm gonna assume it's her. Hello?
Hello? Yes? I am waiting for
What?
you to complete your task. If you do so, I know how not to die, and I can teach it. You have already...
Okay, so I guess it's a table thing? Because I don't know where else I would go to do it. And if I talk to one of the other two, they'll just give me a quest to do theirs. And I'm sorry, I don't want to be a Knight Enchanter or a Mortalitasi. The Necromancer. Since it was right next to him, does that mean Solus is also a Rift Mage?
I asked Mother Giselle, and she said you're wrong. Probably. Does it matter? They're just stories.
I'm gonna assume out of the two left, if every companion has one of the specializations you can get, that would make Vivian the Knight Enchanter? Wouldn't make sense for Dorian. Yeah, I got 6 perks out of that earlier. And I never assigned them because, well, it was an accident. As tempting as that is, I kind of want more... I feel like I need these. What can I give Cullen? I don't even remember. 5% more XP when I get a kill. I can't be dismounted as easy. What? Why is this available? I thought I was supposed to take 4, Did it just mean 4 in general? I'll take it. Which one does this give me? Give me my potion, I guess.
I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager. Wonder of wonders.
I'm
Perhaps
going
they can
broke.
be
I
useful
kinda
to
need
us
those.
after all.
Elite clientele, why not? What's the short list? Merchants eager to win favor from the Inquisition will give access to special offers for rare inventory. Sure. The hell's this? The Hunter Shade Dracolis? Should I be scared? Our research has been examining everything known on the draconic species, and she believes that she has a way to flesh out a creature that might serve as a mount. The Dracolisk is a rarely seen beast, wary, skittish, but hardy and powerful. Certainly not a standard addition to a stable, but in what other way has the Inquisition proved itself to be standard? Lelian will place lures, Cullen will do it with soldiers, and Josephine will have our allies do it. If Leliana does it, there's less risk to other people. Creature's been cornered and saddled. The nippings were severe, but it waits for the Inquisitor to claim it in the stables. Mind your fingers. Okay, so the only thing I don't have enough for is the Frostback Basin thing. I have enough for everything else. Chief Engineer Bernardine's report to Commander Cullen. Initial inspection. I think I read this already, so I'm not gonna. I'm sorry if I haven't. It's been a day and I had to fight to install that mod. The passageway is clear and safe. Access to the grove restored. 170 kegs of ale, not nearly enough for 15 hardworking Inquisition men and women. I'm not going there. Not immediately. I specifically got enough to do this with one left over. Make contact in the Emerald Graves. I know I read this. Lead Scout Harding made contact with Fairbanks and his men in the Emerald Graves and had a run-in with the rebel freemen of the Dales. They are as violent as we've been led to believe. As for Fairbanks, Harding was unable to coax much from him. He will only share what he knows with the Herald of Andraste, it seems. Fairbanks is holding his information close to his chest. Wonder if it might relate to something bigger than just the freemen of the Dales. If there is a chance at all, then we must learn all we can from him. Harding set up an outpost in the Emerald Graves. Be careful, Inquisitor. The Forest of the Graves is treacherous and home to enemies both new and ancient. Yeah, because that's what I need. What can I get? The Emerald Graves are known for the rare herb Embrium. Rare? I have like 60 of it, I think. The metal pyrophyte can also be found there, in its dormant state, of course. With the okay. Never even heard of pyrophyte. Okay, so I'm gonna do the one in the west, the Venatori. And from here, I'll probably ride around and get camps before I go to Crestwood, I think it was, with Hawk. The Venatori are camped in a place known as the Hissing Wastes. They're working their slaves to death, digging old buildings out from the sand. The Inquisition should step in quickly, because if it doesn't, I'm going to bash the Venatori's heads in, and you'll need a new scout. Lead Scout Harding. Okay, what can I get here? According to scouts at the camp, this remote region of the wastelands has a number of resources of use to the Inquisition. Both Deathroot and Vandal Aria can be found along the rocky crags, though they're rare and quite dangerous to collect. Deposits of lazurite still exist in ancient mines, and expeditions could push into the mountains to look for netherite and volcanic ore. Scouts could look for these resources and send them back to Skyhold for use. Shit, I picked a good one to unlock, because I've never heard of half of that. Okay, I think the only thing left on this side is this, unless I want to unless I want to open Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts, which, the name scares me. Okay, Josephine, let me in, Josie. We broke through to Sarnia, and Lead Scout Harding is with the Vanguard sent to establish an Inquisition camp. Early reports indicate that the red lyrium is spreading. Oh, god damn it! Okay, what can I get here? Many of the silverite mines in Empress de Leon Highlands were sabotaged during the Orlesian Civil War, but it's possible some of the valuable ore could still be recovered from them. The mountains are also known for deposits of both bloodstone and dawnstone. Scouts suggest that the herbs Arbor's Blessing and, much rarer, Melanderus could also be found there. Forces in the Inquisition camp could search for these resources. I think Philanderus was something I had to use in Dragon Age 2 for an upgrade? I think? What are the Crestwood resources? Embrium and Obsidian. Okay. The Inquisition has received an urgent request for aid from Orzammar. A subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of their lyrium mines and endangered several others. Even worse, tunnel seals preventing darkspawn from overrunning the dwarven-occupied deep roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of the enemy to invade. Orzammar is a key provider of the Inquisition's lyrium supplies, and as such, its security is a top priority. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Stormcoast Mountains, granting direct access from the surface to a threatened region underground. Constructing a mining lift at the fissure site will permit the Inquisition to transport forces directly to where the darkspawn fighting is fiercest. Cullen can move quickly to contain them, and will dispatch his best people to the Storm Coast. Leliana knows where to find people who can build a mining lift quickly and safely. And Josephine, Orzammar is the experts we need to build such a lift. At your discretion, I can hire a team of their best construction workers right away. You know what? Sending money to Orzammar through this, technically a really good idea. I'm not going there. This is the one I know I'm not doing immediately. I don't want to fuck with Darkspawn. Not already. A construction team arrived in the Stormcoast Mountains and set up a mining lift to transport Inquisition forces from the earthquake fissures opening down into the deep roads. A report sent by MessereMax. Inquisitor, the mining lift in the Stormcoast Mountains will be finished by the time you get here. Anyone going into the deep roads should dress accordingly. Don't skimp on the armor and bring the best weapons in Skyhold's arsenal. I also recommend packing plenty of dry rations. Most things down there will be looking to eat the Inquisition, not the other way around. I'm not surprised there are no resources I can get there. And see, one left. An assassin is stalking the Empress. Celine's death would plunge Orlais into chaos, leaving it an easy target for Corypheus. At the Winter Palace of Halam Shiral, Celine is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin Grand Duke Gaspard under the guise of a grand ball. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Corypheus' assassin to strike. We can arrange an invitation to attend to keep him from destroying Orlais if we hurry.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
It's a good question.
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding?
Good
At the
question.
urging of Grand
Yeah.
Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
I'm positive I heard the assassin's name right there. It has to be one of the three people that just got mentioned. Why can't we just send a warning?
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
Of course they were intercepted. Why wouldn't they be? Tell me about Gaspard, I guess.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops.
Oh, this'll go
He's also a
great.
chevalier. Most of their numbers sided with him when he turned on the empress.
He has the what? That's not
Aren't the
good.
Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Wait. She's trying to make peace with two of her, I think, 4 or 5 neighbors, and they think that means she's anti-military? No, that means she's being smart and doesn't want to get overrun by being a dick to everybody. She's picking her battles.
Who is this
I hope.
Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only, she has organized the elves of Halam Shiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briella is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Celine had an elven lover?
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even
You
if
right.
Briella could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me about Celine.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her.
Wouldn't that just go to
Especially when
Gaspard
the
at this
next in
point?
line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
Wait. What?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Okay, that's a fuckload to consider.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside, but it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, and we'll begin.
I kinda don't want to go now. Like, that's a lot. I kinda want to just go around and get camps in all the places I just unlocked. Wait, hang on. Yeah, how am I supposed to do the tone? Oh. I still had the page up for it, so I just looked. I have to go to a requisition table, which another reason for me to leave. So yeah, what I think I'm gonna do is go around, get all the... Much as I want to go to Hawk. Go around, get all those camps at all the new places I just unlocked. Except the deep roads, because... Yeah. Come back and talk to the companions. Because some of them have definitely had approval changes, so there might be conversations. And then I'll go do the Wicked... What the hell was it called? Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. Sorry, I looked at my title. I'll start with the Hissing Waste and just work my way to the right. Sandra, Sarah... I'm gonna switch it up and bring Varric back out. I'm hoping they all have specializations now. I should have leveled up before I left, actually. Well, I'll level people up when I'm here and then back in Skyhold.